I'm back to do another video, and this is going to be a rewind spread for the week of June 10th through the 16th. And I am using this really pretty kit from Paper Focus Co. It is called Wild and Free. I just loved all of the bright colors and the pops of black, as you'll see here in the bottom washi. And I just love this kit. I'm not sure if it's still available, but go ahead and check out Paper Focus Co. I will have all of her information listed below. And as you see here, I'm just going through the normal process and putting down my glitter headers in the rows. Instead of what I've been kind of doing the last couple weeks, where I just put down one glitter header for the day and kind of just mishmash the plans. Now I am going in with Rose Colored Days confetti tape, and that is in gold foil. Just wanted to use that on the pink areas because that is where the full boxes are going. And as you can see here, I am laying all of those full boxes down, trying to keep them balanced. And yeah, I really like how it turned out. The black in this kit is everything. And I know like a lot of planner girls don't like having black in their spreads because, you know, everybody in the planner community, I won't say everybody, but a lot of people love the dainty pastel colors. But I live for the bolds, and no better way to be bold than with black. So I love how that turned out. And now I'm moving on to my sidebar, and I was having a little difficulty because I didn't realize at first that those boxes had header space, right? So I was thinking about, well, how am I going to label that? And then I realized, oh crap, there are already headers in there. So I'm just going to write in there. So I put those down. And then at the bottom, which I'm kind of out of frame, I'm sorry about that, I put down my goals box, which is where I track all of my Instagram followers for that week. And I made a pretty good increase this week. And now I'm going in putting some of the deco to just spice up that purple area. And I'm really happy that the new Recollections planner, by the way, does not have that like solid color in their planners. It's all just dot grid now on the sidebar, so you don't have to worry about matching kits and stuff. Now I am just going into the day-to-day, and I started by putting down that brush stroke sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. I used that and this little pink foiled icon from Sticky Sloth Designs this week to mark everything YouTube related. And as you can see there, I did a little shimmer so you can see that it's pink. I just really love those. I don't get to use them as often, or I didn't get to use them as often because I wasn't filming, but now I feel like I'll use them up pretty quickly. So Monday I filmed my memory spread, and this marked 1 week until I was going to put in my 2 weeks notice at my job. So I was getting, a little anxious about things, and, I had a one-on-one with my manager this day, as you'll see here. I labeled that here in a second, but I had a one-on-one meeting with my manager, and I just was like, I don't know, like I want to quit now, but had to wait for some things. So I just kept it moving and waited for this week, which I actually quit yesterday, or 2 days ago when you're watching this. Before I guess I realized that I actually didn't label the one-on-one just yet, but I did go ahead and put down this Banana Doodle Shop little Lola peeking out from the side. I love that. It matched perfectly with this kit to label that Jaclyn Hill is a fraud. If anybody has been following the beauty community lately, all of the scandal that's going on with Jaclyn Hill and her furry lipsticks. So I just wanted to put that in my planner because I feel like it's very momentous that happened. And yeah, I've stopped following her like over the last couple years, and I've definitely stopped buying her products because I've realized over the years she's just not very honest and she lacks integrity. And I think the mass of the beauty community is now seeing that because Homegirl sent out contaminated lipsticks and then had the nerve to say that it was the lab's fault because they were wearing fuzzy cotton gloves, which happens never. But anyways, enough about her and her scandal. But moving down to the bottom, I used a half box from the kit, and I really like that the half boxes in this kit were a little bit different. They had that scallop on the inside and weren't just plain boxes. And I used a purple haired girl from Planet Beautiful. I love these so much. Obviously they don't go with every kit, but why not use them this week with all of the purple in this kit? So I used that to mark that I got drinks at a restaurant called Public House, and that bow that I used for filling my tank was from Tasseled Planner. Moving on to Tuesday, my RSUs hit my account, so hallelujah for that. And I just marked that with a $sign from the kit. Nothing fancy. What else happened on Tuesday? I think the next thing I'm going to mark is Orange Theory, and I'm using my newest addiction box. That's gold foiled, and an Orange Theory script sticker that's a custom from C&L Crafts. I love those scripts. Her handwriting is goals. I don't know why more people don't like hype her up, because her foiling is great, and I don't know. I think that she just makes good stuff. So next thing that happened on Tuesday is I actually have to change out my water filter. I have been putting this off, so I finally changed it. It's just annoying because you gotta like clear the fridge and like run the water, and yeah, but I finally got it done. And that is from Sweet Bean Plans, I believe. Then I go towards the bottom to mark that I went to Rosa Mexicano that night for dinner, and I actually had salmon there, but I didn't have any like stickers for salmon. So I just used this Mexican fajita looking plate from Hazel Sticker. Y'all know I love her food stickers. And then I spiced it up a little bit with a little bow from the Tasseled Planner because I felt there was too much white space on that box. Then I put in a half box to write a little note about how beautiful the day was. I got to sit out on my patio for a little bit, and it was just beautiful. And I actually liked how my handwriting looks in this box. Typically when I write like small, my handwriting can get like way out of hand, but I really like how it turned out. So kudos to me. All right, moving on to Wednesday. I had a crap ton of work to do because from that meeting I had with my manager on Monday, he said that he needed me to do an assignment to account plan. And so I spent most of my morning working on that. I then also went to the movies to see The Secret Life of Pets, and I really love that movie. It is so freaking cute. I actually watched the first one that morning, like really, really early. I woke up at like 6 a.m. to watch the first one before I went to the theaters, and I just love that series. I hope they come out with number 3. But I obviously uploaded my memory spread because I am trying to get on a schedule where I do that every Wednesday. And I used the same method as I did on Monday with the brushstroke and the YouTube icon. Also, that flat lay up at the top of Wednesday is from Toffee Bananas. Moving down to the bottom, I wanted to mark some TV shows that I caught up on. Well, I won't say I caught up on them and I just realized that I had a dyslexic moment and I put Chernobyl, but it's Chernobyl. I don't know why I spelled that so weird. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm focusing too much on my handwriting, like I forget how to spell. Does that happen to any of you guys? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, so I did catch up on those 2 shows, and I just cut down a 3-box checklist from the kit. And then I'm just marking on a movie marquee from Moonlight Paper Co. that I went to see the movie. And I also got some pizza that night. Or was that... I don't know if that was at night. Yeah, no, I think I made pizza. I think I put a CPK pizza in the oven, and I just used a food icon sticker from the kit. Nothing fancy. Also, I think that I'm like trying to figure out a way to like speed up my videos, but not have them be sped up too fast. And there was just like that weird awkward silence. So I'm going to try to perfect that because yeah, that was a little dead air. But anyways, I did go over to the sidebar to put the number of followers that I had at the end of that week. And I'm just filling out my sidebar with some of the happy mail I received and my happy moments for the week. I love doing that because, you know, it's always good to just look back at a glance and look in the sidebar and say, oh, I remember that week. And, you know, kind of piques the memory. And there's a little sneak peek of last week. I guess I was looking to see if the GP Sticker Studio order came in this week or the previous week. And then I'm putting in definitely these happy moments for the week, and having the Jaclyn Hill stuff down there was definitely momentous. I mean, I probably spent like a good 4 hours watching like review videos and YouTube videos on it. It just was very addicting. I'm pretty sure there was something else I probably could have been doing, but somehow I ended up watching Jaclyn Hill bash videos. All right, I just put down the weekend banner, and I didn't forget the date dots this week. As you guys can see, I am so proud of myself. But then I go on to Thursday to mark that was Shantae's birthday, and I used another purple-haired girl from the Planet Beautiful sheet that I showed you guys earlier. Just a little girl blowing on one of those little puffer things. I don't even know, what do you call those? And her little hat. I also transferred files from my laptop to my Google Drive because my current job allows me to allowed me to use my work computer for personal use as well. So I had a crap ton of stuff that, you know, when I leave my job at the end of this week, I'm going to have to hand in my laptop. And I wanted to make sure that all of those files were secure. So Google Drive for the win. And that took a good chunk of my day. So wanted to make sure to notate that. Then I also had 2 work calls that I had to be on. So I notated that with I think this was the piece of that 3-heart checklist or 3-box checklist that I cut earlier, and just marked that. Also off camera, I'm so sorry, but I did use these YouTube binge gold foiled stickers from Arctic Paper Studio and put one of those there in the white space. And then also wanted to mark that I had some delicious ice cream from Cold Stone, which is birthday cake remix is the flavor, and it is so good. It basically tastes like birthday cake. So I feel like I had to have that in honor of Shantae's birthday. All right, on to Friday. So I actually decided on Thursday that I wanted to paint my office. So, you know, I'm starting a new job, and I kind of just wanted a fresh start with the space that I'll be working in, which is in my home office. So I did a bunch of research the night before or on Thursday, and then said, oh, I'm going to paint. And typically when I say things like that, I don't actually do it, but I was very inspired. And that morning I decided to go get paint, and I, you know, picked out my color and, you know, got all the materials, and it was good. So the paint actually turned out really nice. It's a version of Newburgh Green from Benjamin Moore, if you're familiar with the color, but I'm sure you could Google it. I had taken the color into the store, and I looked at it versus their swatch, and it just was not the same like what I was seeing on the internet. And the guy was like, yeah, like 9 times out of 10, when you see a picture on the internet for paint, it looks nothing like that in real life. So always best to look at the swatches. So we did find a swatch color that looked as close as we could get to what it looked like on the internet. And it looks amazing. I'm so happy with how it looks. Can't wait to show you guys the final result with all of the furniture and the art and everything. So I'm super excited that I did it by myself too. Granted, painting is super exhausting. I don't know if any of you guys have painted a room before. It's not a very big room, but it was just like a lot, like stretching your arm, being on the ladder, getting the corners. It's just a lot. So I probably won't be painting again. I'll be paying someone, but now I see why they pay people. But it was cool to have the experience to do it by myself. And I also went into the office. Well, I didn't go into the office, but I went near my office to have lunch with 2 of my colleagues who already knew that I was leaving, but I wanted to have one goodbye, lunch with them before my departure or official departure. And at the bottom there, I just used a important label from the kit to mark that I had a solar meeting. That paper and milk, that utensil sticker is from Paper and Milk. The bow is from Tasseled Planner, and that foil TV is from Magic Prints Co. Here I am on Saturday, just using the same brush stroke from the Coffee Monsters Co. and Sticky Sloth Designs YouTube play button to mark that I edited my collab with Katie that went live on the Saturday the 16th. If you haven't checked out that video, please look it up and hopefully you like it. So everything up at the top is going to change pretty much, like that lazy morning and painted. So I'm not even going to talk about that. But that day I did go over to one of my friends' house for a little kickback. We just played some games and talked about life, and it was cool. Had some mimosas. Well, they had mimosas. I didn't drink. But it was good to see them. And then I did spend the rest of the afternoon trying to put my fire pit together. I won't say trying to. I put my fire pit together. However, there were 3 screws that are like super stubborn and they won't come out of the unit. And I don't know why they did it that way, where you have to, they put them in the unit, then you have to take them out, and then you have to put them back in like at a later step. It just doesn't make sense. So 3 of the screws like are broken and won't come out. So I pretty much have to get a replacement. And so I've been going through that process this last couple days to get a replacement. They are luckily sending me and a whole new unit. I'm not going to put the whole new unit together, but I'm just going to take out the parts that I need and then send it back. All right, moving on to Sunday, the home stretch. I edited my plan with me, or finished editing my plan with me all morning, and I uploaded it to Instagram and YouTube. Thanks for everyone who watched that video. Then I was supposed to go to the Nats game, but we ended up not going to the Nats game because it was like the weather was just acting really weird, and we didn't want to like get there and then get rained out. And it ended up, of course, not raining. That's usually what happens, right? But I hung out with my good friend Ali in his area. We went and got brunch at one of his friend's house, and then we just chilled at the beer garden and had a good time. I got this really delicious burger from this place called Cali Burger, which was life. So that beer sticker is from Inky and the Brain, and that relax sticker is from, you guys have seen me use that before. That's from Chic Street Sticker Boutique, and that lazy night sticker is from Exo Mama Plans. I am now going over back to Saturday to fix everything up at the top, because when I was looking at everything that I wrote down for what happened that day, I realized that like something else happened, and I totally forgot to put that my sister's birthday was on Saturday. Obviously I knew it was her birthday, but for some reason, like when I was doing my plans, I had it written down, I just didn't write it in. So I marked that it was her 24th birthday. Happy birthday, Zara, if you're watching this. And I labeled that with these cute little balloons from Rose and T Shop. I just think they are so adorable and they match the kit perfectly. And then I also noted that I painted a lot of the day, and I just used a heart from Clever Gal Crafts. It is not a plan with me if I do not use a Clever Gal Crafts heart or flag. Just putting that out there. It doesn't count. Now I'm going back in and finishing up the happy moments for the week. And I'm pretty sure that that is the end of this video. So I wanted to thank everybody for watching again, and please stay tuned for the next video. Thanks so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.